Liam's back is to the door, and if he's heard me enter, he doesn't acknowledge my presence. I know he's angry. I am too. History does not favor us in this situation. We can either change it or let something like this drive a wedge between us. Ideally, I'd go with him. However, it's not possible. Noah's still in school, and with the baby coming, I can't just up and leave on a whim. My life isn't as flexible as his, and maybe his shouldn't be easily adjusted whenever he feels the need, but I married him knowing his career is very important. My fingers trail over one of his newest tattoos. Noah's name is inked into his skin between his shoulder blades. It's bold and beautiful. He relaxes under my touch, hanging his head as I trace each letter, following the design. I imagine our new son's name will go here, I say, letting my finger glide over his back, right below Noah's name. Liam clears his throat.
We need to pick out a name.
We have time.
Do we?
He asks as he turns on the stool to face me. His hands immediately find a home on my hips, as if they're keeping me grounded. An overwhelming sense of loss washes over me as I study his other tattoo. A football adorns his shoulder, with Mason's number and stats. I asked him after he got it why his birth date and the day he left us wasn't on there, and he said because he just needed to remember the way he lived. That night, I start, but hesitate so I can think about my words carefully. We've never spoken about the night he broke up with me, the night that ruined my life, albeit temporarily. Mason, I can't bring myself to say it without choking up. It's too hard to speak about him because he's missing so much. Liam pulls me to him, resting his forehead against my chest. I hold him there, moving my fingers in and out of his hair. When he kisses my stomach, I want to cry for the child we both desperately want, but are unable to conceive.
I want to give you a child, Jojo. I'm so sorry I can't.
You already gave me one, I remind him.
I wasn't there, but Mason was.
When Liam looks up at me, tears overcome me and are matched by his own. Using the pad of his thumbs, he wipes them away as fast as he can, leaving his own to fall onto his bare chest.
I saw him go to your room. I waited in the parking lot, but you never came out. I told myself if you did, I'd stay or take you with me, but he showed up instead. Why didn't you come after me?
I knew it was over. The finality of my words, even years later, weighs heavily on my chest. I gasp for air, and Liam's face shows concern as he holds my arms above my head until I can breathe.
How do you know when I didn't even know that myself?
You called me